So here we can see another really common problem that a lot of places face is this overgrowth. And this can be a perfect avenue for wildlife, squirrels, raccoons. These will cause problems in the future. My name is Connor. I'm a senior field technician at JP McHale Pest Management. And I'm certified to handle a wide variety of pests that you might find at your house. So we're heading up to a house up in the northern Hudson Valley area. We're gonna be doing a basic inspection. So we're gonna be taking a look at pretty much everything inside and outside, just to see what we can do, things to look out for. So here we can see another really common problem that a lot of places face is this overgrowth, these trees that are planted so close to the house that when they're young and small, it's not a big deal. But as they get bigger and they start to grow out, the branches touch against the house, they touch against the gutter line up in here, they touch against the eaves, the soffits. And this can be a perfect avenue for not only things like ants that love to climb up and down the trees, but things like wildlife, squirrels, flying squirrels, even things like raccoons can climb up the trees. And if there isn't a way or an avenue to get into the roof line or into the eaves, they can obviously make that. So don't wait until there is a problem with things like this. Get these trimmed back, get these pushed back, because these will cause problems in the future. Not only for your attic space, of course, but if things like carpenter ants invade the house, that can definitely become a structural issue that should be addressed. What we can see over here is this climbing ivy. It climbs right up the side of the house, and as it gets higher up, it will actually get up into this seam that you can see right where the siding comes down and touches on top of the foundation. Up in this area here, this ivy can actually come in and penetrate into the house. Now, this is a perfect highway for things like ants to get into the house. They're incentivized to climb up this natural foliage, and as it gets up higher and higher, where are they gonna go? Right into this wall void. So when people say, you know, I have ants in my kitchen, I have ants in my bedroom, a lot of times this can be a big source of that. So while it is very aesthetically pleasing and it is beautiful, if you can bear to get rid of it, I would highly incentivize you to do that. See, this is a perfect, absolutely perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. Mosquitoes need two things to lay their eggs and have them hatch: standing water and organic matter in that water, leaves, debris, stuff like that. That's what the larvae feed on. So over the course of days, not weeks, days, these eggs hatch and they can spawn and they can create new ones. And next thing you know, you have a huge mosquito problem in the area where you're living. You're trying to have a picnic out on the deck. Your kids are playing outside, trying to have fun at the pool, and all these mosquitoes are always around. Taking action to mitigate any areas that mosquitoes can breed is a critical thing if you're trying to enjoy the yard in your summertime. Areas like this need to be routinely emptied out, flipped over, turned on so it has a fountain effect, anything to remove that sort of standing water. You can see down here, even this dripping water, this can lead to other things that leak down into the foundation. And not to mention, keeping an area moist is critical for a lot of different types of insects. Eggs can hatch very, very quickly. You might not have an issue now, but over the winter or over the weekend, it can happen very, very quickly. So that's not a summertime problem. This is a now problem. Get this fixed as soon as you can. So we're under the client's back deck right now. And as you can see, there's a lot of clutter, tarps and buckets and planters and totes. All these things store up and accumulate water. What's directly above us? The grill, the patio, all these nice things that you want to be out and enjoying, when a lot of times mosquitoes rise from underneath and above. In terms of mice, this is a perfect area for them to harbor, to set up a nest. It's dark, it's secluded, they have plenty of areas to hang out, dart out, get some seeds and nuts and come back in. So every once in a while, it's a really good idea to come out and just take some of this clutter out. The idea of changing the environment in a positive way to alleviate your pest pressures. Not everything has to be about spraying and all this stuff. You can take steps yourself to help remedy this problem that you're having. So we can see with these gutters that they're full of leaves. As we've already covered, standing water plus organic material like leaves can lead to big mosquito problems. And especially like a deck like this, you want to be out here and enjoying this deck with your friends and your family. When you have all these leaves up in this gutter here, this can be a constant problem throughout the summer. So please do yourself a favor. It is imperative. Always clean out your gutters and maintain a clean gutter system so that way you can enjoy the stuff that you paid for. I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you stay tuned for more because I'm extremely excited to show you guys some more pest-related issues and how we can go about fixing them together. Not just for mice, but for wasps, ants, any other sort of pest control related topic. I would love to see you there in the future.